I personally failed at Etsy and I honestly gave it a good shot, but I found something that works way better and it could potentially work for you too. So definitely stick around if you're interested in selling digital products. So have you tried to sell digital products on Etsy but found yourself getting lost in the crowd of other people selling digital products on Etsy? I have been there too. I thought I could put my digital products up on Etsy and the sales would just start flooding in, but I was very wrong. So Etsy didn't really work out for me, but here's what did. Building a brand on social media and driving traffic to my very own store. That's when I actually started making digital product sales. When I first started, I really thought Etsy was the way to sell digital products. I even tried setting up a few different stores. I had a digital product store, plus I had a couple of stores selling print-on-demand products. But after months of trying and getting absolutely no traction, I realized Etsy maybe wasn't the solution I had thought it might be. Sure, there are lots of buyers over on Etsy, but there's also lots of sellers, and I think it's really hard to stand out in Etsy. Some people have got it down and have figured Etsy out, but that was definitely not me. And I actually just found it more stressful trying to figure Etsy out. When I decided to actually start building a social media presence and having my own specific store, that's when everything started to change. I started to create content around a certain niche of people who had a specific problem and drive that traffic to my store. And now, instead of my digital products being lost in a marketplace of other digital products, people were specifically coming to my store for my products, and they were only getting shown my products or the products I was an affiliate for. And that's when I really started to make sales. Now, this account initially that was making me quite a lot of sales was actually a Faces account, but that is a whole nother video talking about a Faces account. So if you want me to talk about my Faces account that I grew, comment below and I can do a whole separate video on that if you're interested. As someone who now sells digital products full time, I have a few tips for you if you're just getting started and you're not sure where to start. 1, figure out your niche. The first step is to get super clear on who you want to help. Who do you want to talk to and who do you want to serve with your digital products? Think about potential problems you can solve for this person. When I started creating social media accounts that were actually hyper-focused on serving a specific audience instead of trying to help everyone, that's when I really started to see growth. But even as a personal brand, I still think you need core topics that you want to talk about so people know what they're actually coming to you to learn about. And maybe as you get more popular, you can expand into other topics. But especially at first, I think it's really powerful to niche down. And also it will give you more clarity in what kind of content to create rather than feeling all over the show. Number 2, build a social media presence around that niche. Once you know who you want to help, start showing up for them. Share content, give advice, talk about the problems they might be facing. Think about the value you can offer these people, what kind of transformations you could get for them, why they should listen to you in the first place. You can even use storytelling like sharing your journey or how you got to where you are now. Don't worry about your content being perfect at first. You can just get better as you go. I like to think about the quote, I don't know the exact quote, but that just focus on getting 1% better every day. That's what I used to do when I started doing UGC. Instead of getting overwhelmed with everything, I just focus on getting 1% better every day. And that's what you can do too. Just focus on getting 1% better every day in your content, in your messaging, and in helping people through your content. And then number 3, create a product that solves a problem for your audience. After you've built that trust and established yourself as someone who can help, that is the perfect time to actually create a digital product that solves a problem for your audience. Or alternatively, if you don't want to create a digital product just yet, you can also become an affiliate for someone else's product. That's what I personally do. I do a combination. I sell both digital products that I have created, but I'm also an affiliate for digital products that I really believe in because I know that they can help my audience. Because here's the thing, even if you create a digital product, the best digital product that can help so many people, if you're not getting anyone to actually see your digital product, no one's going to buy it. So you need to either build up an organic presence online via social media, run ads, which I don't really know anything about running ads right now, so I can't give you that advice, which I am going to learn about it, but not right now. Or yeah, I guess you can use things like Etsy Marketplace. But once again, there's so much competition on those marketplaces. You have to be super strategic to actually make sales, I think, on Etsy, and I don't know how to do it. I literally don't know how to do it. Maybe one day, but right now, I just really think it's better to grow a social media presence and sell your digital products that way. So when you build a brand around your niche, by building that up, you're also building up that know, like, and trust factor. People are more likely to buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And social media can be a great place to build up that connection. I think that's when the magic really happens and when you start to stand out. This is just from my personal experience and what I have found has worked for me. So I really hope that it could potentially work for you too. So if you are considering selling digital products, I would definitely consider building up your own personal brand. I actually have a low price course on here, and it is about creating your first digital product, be that an ebook or a course, and it will talk you all the way through it. So if that's something you're interested in, it is linked down below. So here's my question to you. What niche do you think you want to serve? Who do you want to help with your digital products or your affiliate offers? Drop your comments below, as I'd love to know what you're working on. Before you go, make sure you subscribe if you want more tips, because I have lots more like this coming your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.